back to my channel, or if you happen to be new here, my name is Jess. Today is going to be a different video. It's super early in the morning. I'm not wearing my glasses. These are not my PJs, but they're not very good clothes. Today I'm going to be filming my impromptu, not office tour, but sort of an organization video. I get a lot of questions from friends, from family, just from people on the internet really, about how I manage to organize and stay on top of doing Instagram, booktube, as well as working full time. Now my Instagram, I do post usually every day, but sometimes I will post like 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes I will post for like 3 or 4 days. That is just something that happens with me. If I'm not feeling very good or something's happening, that is the first thing that I kind of like take a break from. I'm still on there, I'm still engaged, I still talk to everybody, but I won't post every single day. But I did want to show you guys sort of how I organize my desk and how I organize like my filming setup, like not my setup, but like how I organize when I film videos, when I need to edit videos, things like that, as well as I was going to show you my full month of October, my planner, how my month of October was laid out, because I didn't want to show you guys November because it does give away quite a bit for what I'm planning for next month, but then also I was going to show you the bullet journal for November that I did last night. But yeah, if you're at all curious on how I managed to keep my life together while working full time and doing all of this other stuff, this is the video for you. Now the light is a little weird here, but this is my desk. This is where I do all of my editing and, you know, checking up on everything. That is obviously my laptop. To the right of it, I always keep my planner as well as my bullet journal, and then here, which you can kind of see in the frame, is my to be read pile. Everybody knows I'm currently reading Turtles All the Way Down. That's why that is the only book that I have sideways, but that is like my overall desk view. I keep it pretty not cluttered. I do have a drawer that I keep most of my things in. Obviously to the left here, I just have like my candles. I always have to have a candle burning because I don't know, it just makes me feel like, I don't know, what's the word? Productive. Yeah, productive. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the drawers and how I organize those as well. Now these are my drawers. I'm not going to be going over this right side because honestly that's just where I keep my makeup. That is my bigger drawer, although I think I'm going to downsize some of that and try to find another space for it. But this side over here is where I keep all of the random notebooks that I write in. This is my bag that has all of my pens and stuff, which you will see me use for my planner later. They are all like colored because I color coordinate most things. This is a notebook that I got from Fairy Loot, and it just has a lot of notes. A lot of this is people's addresses. It also has some questions for Hype or Not. This is usually what I write in. I don't know why that's in there. That's a paycheck. I'm gonna move that. This is my meal planning journal. This is where I keep all of the meals that I've eaten for the day. I do meal plan because I was told that maybe my anxiety is because of my diet, so I have been trying to keep up with that. So that's where I keep this, although I feel like I should probably carry it around with me. And the rest of what we have in here are just like charge cords for certain things, for like my phone when I'm editing because I plug my phone into my computer. These are like pens, a giant eraser, and some pencils. And then over here I have a bunch of thumbtacks and things like that because I do hang a lot of notes on my wall, and then I have like tape, other thumbtacks, and some random stuff, and then I have like scissors, a few notebooks where I just put random ideas or where I used to put random ideas. I'm going to try to repurpose these for something. I just don't really know what I'm going to repurpose them for. And that is where I keep just like random stuff because like I said, I am pretty organized when it comes to things, so I do just keep like my random notebooks and things like that in here. But yeah, it's also just like where I keep my pens, pencils, all that other kind of crap because I do not like having that stuff sit out when I am filming, when I am editing, things like that. The clutter really, really drives me nuts, so I really just shove everything into a drawer so I don't have to look at it. But those are my essentials that I use when I'm editing. Obviously I keep my scissors here for a reason I will show you in the next clip, which is how I kind of set up my filming area with what I've filmed, what I need to edit, and what I need to upload. So we'll start with that now. So what you guys are seeing right here, this is taped, not taped, but sticky noted to the side of my bookshelf. What I have here is film, edit, and upload. So if I get an idea for a video, what I will do is I will write it on a sticky note, cut the sticky note down, which is why I keep my scissors here, and then hang it in the film portion. As I film videos, what I will do is I will pull them and put them under edit, and then I will edit each video as I need to. I will know which videos I need to edit. What I do is I set up separate folders on my computer for everything that needs to be edited so that I can pull them off of my memory card so that I can delete them so they don't take up space on my actual camera. And then once I've edited them, I will put them in the upload section, and then once I have uploaded them and set them for a date, because I do obviously pre-film a lot, I do upload a lot of things are scheduled, and then once I have uploaded them, I will put them, I will take them off of the side of my bookshelf. But that is how I kind of keep on top of what I need to edit, what I need to film, what I need to upload. That is just the easiest way for me to remember, because writing it in a planner, sometimes I don't always have my planner with me. So that is just my setup for making sure visually I can see what I need to film, edit, and upload. And this is not an original idea. I got this from a YouTuber named Nicolai, who is one of my most favorite YouTubers on the planet. She does a lot of organization stuff. She has a lot of videos on anxiety, things like that, if you guys are not familiar with her. She's obviously a bigger YouTuber, but I think she's definitely worth a follow if you guys are not following her. So what I wanted to show you guys next are these two notebooks. These are the notebooks that I work out of the most. I do take both of them with me everywhere that I go. This one is my bullet journal, and that is the one that I am most involved with when it comes to taking notes during the month, and you'll see what I mean by that here in a second. And then this one right here is my planner, what I plan for everything. So we'll just go ahead and do the planner first, because I'm going to show you all of October and how October was set up for me. This is my October planner. What I do here is I do color coordinate everything. So like YouTube is in red, the photo challenge for Instagram that I did was in orange, my work schedule is in purple, my bills and payday are in blue, my Hypernaut for Goodreads, you know, like doing comments and things like that. This schedule did kind of change around a little bit, but that's okay. I'm open to things changing around. In light blue are days that I have photo days, and then blog posts are in brown. I did give up on blog posts this month though, however, because I just didn't have it in me. In pink I have all the books that I have read, and then in books hauled are obviously the ones here in the black, which you guys have seen the video for. But yeah, this is just my general layout. I do write the Hypernaut book up at the top, and then obviously the challenge that we had going on here. But that is generally how I organize my planner. Anything else that I had to add, like game days, I do work on an Ohio State's campus, so we do have football games. So I do write those in as well. And then down here at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see that, it is what I started with in October for my YouTube, and then what I started with in October for my Instagram. I do keep track of those because I don't really care about followers, but it is nice to see that your channel is growing. I know that Clara Reads Books did that, and that's kind of where I got the idea from, so that's why I started doing it for this month. But yeah, that is my overall planner for October. Like I said, I'm not going to be showing you November because I feel like November, it'll give away a lot of fun things that I have planned. So that is my planner for October, and that is just sort of how I organize everything. I do it by day, I write everything out, and this is just something that I look back on as the month goes. This portion of my planner I did actually move to my bullet journal, and I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, and then next we're going to be talking about my bullet journal. As I've said before, I have done them before, but I haven't found a book that I really enjoyed. This one does have bullets in it. Actually, it has, like, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it has little dots everywhere. And I'm not a huge fan of that, but I am looking for another one, but this is just the one that I'm using currently. Now, flipping to the month of November, the first page that we see, a lot of this, now I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I am not creative, so a lot of what is in here are things that I did find on Pinterest, things like that, because I just don't have it in me to be super creative. So I did just kind of pull things off of Pinterest and put it in my bullet journal, because normally I would not be showing this on camera. So if you see something and it reminds you of something that you saw on Pinterest, that's where it's from. None of these are very original thoughts. So this is my open page for November. November always reminds me of mountains, and that's kind of what these blobs are supposed to be. And then I did do a moon here because that's what the picture had, but I also really like moons. I am not good at calligraphy. I'm not good at drawing things at all. So this one does kind of, it's not the best, but it works for me, and I am proud of it. But this is the cover page for November. And then flipping to these pages, what we have here is my brain dump for the month. This is where I put any ideas that I might have outside of other sections that I have here. This is just my projects I want to take on, how I'm feeling, how I'm handling the week, things like that. I'll put all those notes in this section, and then over here, this is the section that I have for my YouTube videos. These are ideas that I have for videos that I want to film for November, just, as the month is going, if I want to add any videos in, because obviously with my planner, I already have my month pretty much planned. But if I have extra videos that I want to film, or videos for like December or something like that for future videos, I will put them in this section as well. So this is just my brain dump section where I put pretty much anything that doesn't fall into any other category, and then this page specifically likely is for YouTube videos. And then moving on to this page is kind of all over the place. This is where I decided to put my books read. This is my section where as I finish a book, I will write the name of the book so that I can do my wrap up at the end of the month. And then this right here is my section for things that I am thankful for. I'm not one of those people that can write something every single day. I don't tend to remember that, but I do like having an overall tally of what I was thankful for the month. So that is what is going to go in this section down here, and I'll just kind of write them as I go in the middle, which is why I left the middle blank. And then over here is my YouTube. This little box underneath where it says YouTube is how many followers I started out with, or how many subscribers I started with at the beginning of the month, because like I said, I do like tracking that. I will add any other things down here that I need to, like if plans change, if I need to move a filming date, if I need to move like a date that I edit, something like that, I will put that here. And then here is my Instagram section. This is just my followers, as well as anything that I need to do, like take challenge photos, anything extra for Instagram, because there always seems to be something, no matter how many sections I have for both of these, there always seems to be something extra. So I always like having like a little space here for anything that I need to add that I can't add into my planner. And then down here is my shopping list. These are just things that I may need to pick up from the store. It can be something frivolous like fingernail polish remover, or you know, like toilet paper, food item that I really want. That is where this goes. And it's not a very big section because we do obviously go shopping every week. So that is just a little added section for extra things. And then over here is my monthly layout. I do put my monthly layout at the end because this section isn't necessarily super important. It does kind of change throughout the month, but this is the overall month view. Obviously it is for November. And then I do have each week, like the 1st through the 7th, 8th through the 14th, and so on. This section kind of changes as I go, because what I tend to do is I tend to write in here, not necessarily things that I have to do, because obviously that is already in my planner, but it will be things like how I'm feeling that week. It can be good things that happened to me, little journal entries, whatever I'd like, which is why I do not do a full like 1st of the month, 2nd of the month. I don't need that much space, which is also why if you look at my planner, it's very minimal, because I'm pretty good about also syncing all of these things to my phone. That's another tip I have for you guys. If you're trying to figure out how to organize your life, I would definitely have a planner, some kind of separate journal for notes and things like that as you go, because there's not much room in a planner to do that, as well as syncing every event that you have in your phone. I have timers on my phone, reminders to do things, everything that you think you could need, I sync it between all of my devices that I use, so the notifications pop up on my computer, the notifications are obviously on my phone, they're in my planner, they're in my bullet journal. So that's how I stay on top of everything, because if one thing doesn't remind me to do it, then something else will. So that is my monthly overview and just essentially how I do my bullet journal. And like I said, I wasn't going to do a bullet journal like, you know how people do like the draw, like I know G and Clara and even Coffee Chatter all do like Bujo, like walkthroughs and like how they do it. Like I said, I'm not very creative, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of how I do it. And like I said, this video is more about organization than it is showing you my bullet journal itself. So yeah, that is how I organize everything in my life. As you guys know, I have OCD, and I definitely have the type of OCD where I need everything pretty much in its own place. Even if the place that it's in is semi-messy, as long as it has its own place, I'm fine with it. But that is how I organize everything. That is my planner for October, my bullet journal for November. That is, you know, my desk tour. It's a really shitty desk tour, but sort of how I organize my life. But like I said, this video was highly requested because I get where people are coming from wondering how in the fuck we all manage to do this every single month, and that is just simply how I manage it. I set reminders on my phone, things like that. But I hope you guys are having a good week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was semi-helpful. Leave a comment down below on sort of how you organize your life or where you get inspiration on organizing your life from. But I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!